Hey, I was born in the church, but was raised in the street. Masterminded the trap, then started wrecking the beat. Mama, please keep calm, your baby boy doing fine. I'm just chasing this paper while out here on my grind. I know that ain't how I was raised, it's the life that I chose. Sick and tired of being hurt, plus I've been struggling too long. Trying to cop that new form, put you in a new home for all that pain and suffering I caused you while I was young. Skipping school when I wanted, acted ass when I went. Instead of being a lord, I was trying to be missed. Thought about wanting to be Nino, he turned out to be Snick. Knee deep in these streets, still standing tall in this bitch. Now put yourself in my shoes, take a trip where I live. You don't know my struggles, then you can't judge how I live. Then again, you can, but your opinion don't matter, cause it's just fuel to my flame to make you motherfuckers matter. Got tired of being slept on, had to wake him up. Muhammad Ali, I had to shake him up. My back against the wall, I ain't never fold. Stayed down, kept it solid, stood on 10 toes. 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes. My back against the wall, I ain't never fold. Stayed down, kept it solid, stood on 10 toes. 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes. My back against the wall, I ain't never fold. Stayed down, kept it solid, stood on. Say if you know me, then you know what I done been through. Kept it real, paid my dues, earned my stripes too. No need to convince you of all the shit a nigga ever been through. Say there's no pain like the pain of having to witness your mama cry. Praying things get better, cause right now you just can't get it right. Throwing rocks at the pen while trying to dodge that bitch. Hell no, we ain't ready, we gon' fight that shit. Took a couple losses, fell out with a couple plugs, but I'ma still pay my tabs just to show it's all love. I used to be a sucker for love, but I'm alright now, cause ain't nothing important to me except getting the family right now. Loyalty betrayed, trust fucked up, through it all I stayed the same, could never say I switched up. They say pressure bust pipe, that just mean it's crunch time. By any means I gotta eat, guess I skipped the lunch line. Couple partners up the road, a couple more in the upper room. Just had a talk with God, he told me that my time coming soon. Stay down and be patient, cause you on your way to greatness. I couldn't wait to be king, a young Simba in the making. Got tired of being slept on, had to wake him up. Muhammad Ali, I had to shake him up. My back against the wall, I ain't never fold. Stayed down, kept it solid, stood on 10 toes. 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes. My back against the wall, I ain't never fold. Stayed down, kept it solid, stood on 10 toes. 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes. My back against the wall, I ain't never fold. Stayed down, kept it solid, stood on 10 toes. Yeah. Hey, say I'm content with not being famous. I'm just trying to go speed me up a little bit more on the drum. Speed me up a little bit. Yeah. I might. Yeah. Shows make you want to body rock though. I like that. Hey, say I'm content with not being famous, with more of it getting paid. And I just always vow to keep it real to my grave. And fuck the streets, cause right now the streets ain't got no saving. Instead of putting them on game, they got these white G's out here slaving, trying to gain a rep for some clap that they don't need. I'm trying to teach my youngest about money and degrees, investing in yourself and putting some property on your own land. I'm trying to think millions, America. I'm playing. But I fucked up with my word slur, now I'm back at it. I got them hooked on that babe, but no crack addict. And I'm still the same, forever will remain. I could take it to the H, where they grip grind like, man, hold on. Just tell me what the deal. Man, I'm from the South, but I moved to Fayetteville a couple years ago just to get me some paper. All about that paper, sack you like Lawrence Taylor. And I never been no hater, and not no faker. Purple and yellow, but my favorite team ain't no Lakers. That's just a shout out to Kobe. Euro like Ginobili. I say I want the Euros like I'm Ginobili. They know me. Yeah, my name rang in these streets. I can come versatile. I can sing on these beats, but I'm a chill. And man, that's for real. They used to call me young from the mud. They call me Bay up on the hill and where I chill. And yeah, they know my name. I already told you, man, you can keep the fame. And I just want the money. I just want the money. I always knew I could, cause my mama named me Thomas. And man, I can do this shit right here forever. We can slow it down or speed it up, cause it's whatever. Shout out to No So. Might blow your ass a kiss. Pause. There's no homo. I'm blowing your ass shit if you diss, and now I'm back. And I'm still under attack. Yeah, I got love in Mitchellville, but I'm from the Mac, and I put that shit down on my back. That's Southeast Arkansas. They call it that sea art, but we call it that muddy, that raw, and that's for real. Man, hold on. Even though I'm never there, I'm repping for my home. And I ain't talking Drake when I say them owls fly high. Your girl really love me, but I'm not that type of guy. Nah, cause I ain't looking for love. I got an old lady, but if you want, you can't get dug. I made a living off selling drugs. I wouldn't tell that to my granny or my pops, cause they might flip out. They probably turning in their grave. My mama, she don't look down on my street ass ways. She said, son, just play it safe and always fight your case, cause you know ain't no for no rats. And I'm through, man. I'm through, man.
What up, y'all? We got Young Bay. Bay, let everybody know where you from, my man.
Man, I'm from McGee, Arkansas. Well, you might as well say Southeast Arkansas, man. At least my journey began in McGee, Arkansas, for sure.
That's dope, man. So let's start at the beginning, Young Bay. You've been doing this for a long time. Got a bunch of good music. So how did you first start getting into hip hop, and who are some of your influences?
Man, UGK, Pimp C for sure. Ross, Gucci, Boosie, Creek, like for sure. Like bunch of influence. I listen to like a lot of those artists. Is like where I so much to where I can't listen to them. Like
yeah,
like cause I don't want to start sounding like I catch myself when I start writing songs like now I sound like scratchy. But
yeah, then
again, it's not a bad thing because you know you just picking. You know, it just helped me be me.
Get to kind of form your own style. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's so dope. So what's one of the experiences that stand out to you so far? Whether that's from recording a song and getting a good response, or from performing at an event, but what's something that just stick out to you from this musical journey so far?
Man, it's just being able to rub shoulders with like a lot of great. I know like to the people that we meet. It's like, you know, probably might not mean much to them, but as being fans, but as being artists, you know, it's like you follow a rapper journey or anybody's journey, you actually see this person that's growing. Like probably my favorite show is either got to be Dolph, because Dolph gonna bring energy to his shows, and then Bun B, he put on a good show. So it's like that and South by Southwest.
Okay. What was it about South by Southwest you love?
Man, it's just like the platform, like. I didn't like when it was just my first time going, so I didn't like take full advantage of it. But it's like being in like Hood Rich Pablo one. This before he blew. Like Hood Rich Pablo, this was like a year before, like right. Okay. It was the same year the Baby was out there with the Pablo.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like coming like thinking like, man, I ain't see him. I didn't see him out there actually see him, but I know it was the year. But it was like Rollo, like Free Rollo. Yeah. So seeing Rollo, like the way his movement, like the ox was deep. Like
I believe
the ox was deep. They rolled deep for sure. It was just cool. Like I got a lot of experience, but right now at this moment, it's probably like the first one that popped up.
That's dope. Sure. So man, you've been doing this for a while. You've been in so many cities and you moved around. That's something I do got to give you credit for. You just haven't just been in one spot. Somebody that's trying to get into music now, what's some advice that you would give them? Especially something they wouldn't know.
Man,
I wouldn't expect.
You really gotta like being an independent artist, you really gotta invest in yourself. Like people be like, I don't wanna pay this for a beat, but you gotta think about what you're gonna make off this beat in the long run.
That can change your life, that one beat.
The beat or the video, the visual, like the promo is like all of it, like it's gonna take money to make money. And if you really serious about your craft and you really wanna bet on yourself, invest in yourself, bet it all on yourself. And just stay motivated and stay true to you. Don't get out of your lane trying to be somebody else. Man, just gotta stay true to yourself.
Already. How do you feel about like I say, you're a vet, you're a young vet in the game. That's what I'm gonna call you, young vet. So, what do you think about the state of Arkansas music today?
It's growing. It's growth. Like I feel like Eastside, like when Eastside shouted, like I feel like we should have been there, like with the street love, and then with Slim, the Eat Up, him and Slim. Like I feel like Arkansas been in position. But shout out to Freddie and what he did for the state and breaking down the doors, you know. And there was just like we in a good space. It's just about your work ethic and just about getting seen. I'm not big on social media, so I know it might take me a little longer, but I really love the growth of the state of Arkansas.
So I got two more questions. What you saying, not being big on social media. So, and saying earlier that you have to be comfortable in your own skin. So you comfortable with that? You good? You know everybody else is that's the way that they going. But you like, you know what? I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna work this way, and this my path.
And like I try. It's just hard. Like to just. I don't know. Like I don't know why I say it's hard. It's just hard. Like just posting like every like tough. They want to see everything everything you want to do. I can't show them everything I do, but I try to show them something. Like but it's kind of
it's a hard balance.
Yeah,
I want to put it all out there.
Like posting every day. Like post. People tell me like you gotta post more. You gotta post more. It's just like. Man, I only take a lot of pictures. I only take a lot of pictures, but yeah, it's cool though. It's been like I say, rap been a fun experience.
That's dope. Bae, keep doing it. You see where you at now? You keep growing. You keep getting different spots, man. So keep it up. You got a bunch of good songs, Bae. If it's 10 young Bae fans, they probably all got different favorite songs. Dead serious. So that lets you know what your catalog is like. Young Bae, we appreciate you, man. Let everybody know about your social media so they can stay in contact with you.
Instagram is Young Bae, BBMSG. I'm gonna say it again. It's Young Bae, YUNGBAY, V as in Victor, B as in boy, M as in man, S as in squirrel, G as in guy.
Straight up.
Snapchat is Merc_MVP. Twitter is Merc_MVP. I don't have Facebook.
All good. Y'all, my man Young Bae. A lot of good songs, a lot of quality projects. Y'all make sure to check them out. We appreciate y'all tuning in. All right.
Oh, it's official. We gonna do it in one take? 607 straight out of Little Rock, Arkansas, man. We in here. I do it so well. I get all the props cause I hit all my shots. I peel off the lot and go drip on the block. I hit up my pops, told me niggas to watch. He say I'm in trouble, I'm too stupid to stop. Shit, yeah, I do this shit so well. Nigga wanna trip or well, serve 'em like a brick or a bell. Never ever get nowhere, riding on the bitch coattails. They wanna bring up the past, that shit gets so stale. Taking the Zan, did it again in the can. Welcome back home, my G. Fuck is you saying? I cannot fear no man. That nigga bleed like me. Shit, yeah, I gotta get it out here. Niggas are pissing and shitting out here. That mean they eating. Our nigga trying to get even. You should be sitting out here, bitch. Let you see me cry, but I won't let you wipe my tears, bitch. What's between your legs can't hurt what's between my ears, bitch. I got a heart for sale. Fuck with me, I got a heart for sale. As is no warranty. Water must leave that disc golf the player. Ass sitting on foreign seats, foreign wenches on my trail. No cap, got a daughter across the map. She know daddy well. Both straps got safeties, I don't use them cause I'm trained to go. Your rap sound like your favorite rapper, you too plain to blow. No craps or spades, I like gambling, I'm too angry though. If your gang don't make you money, what the fuck you banging for? I do this shit so well, Nigga wanna trip for a whale, serve like a brick or a bell, Never ever get nowhere, riding on the bitch coattails, They wanna bring up the past, that shit gets so stale. She come at me strong, then I'm gon' shoot my shot. But don't lead her on, a thought gon' be a thought. You get on they nerve, cause you smoke what you serve. You come hard, get curved, they like do not disturb. Ayy, lay back, ain't asking them out. Got racks and I'm passing them out like Girl Scout cookies. You ain't worried about looking like a trick when you don't want cashing them out. You shook, stay your ass in the house. Big boss, that's how I feel. Better hit a high note, suck a nigga, die slow. You ain't finna sign no weak ass deal. I let them snooze. Niggas that got diabetes waiting on me to lose. No next what I must do is really been fuck you, cause I ain't got nothing to prove. Double the cost when you a boss, not your average OG. I lost my fans, friends, and money for standing up to the police. That what the fuck going on? Know how the fuck I eat. Just made a movie, went to the theater, filled up every seat. And when they buried me, I got to have a lot to say. I even inspired my enemies, cause I took them licks and paved the way. I do this shit so well, Nigga wanna trip for a well, serve like a brick or a bell, Never ever get nowhere, riding on the bitch coattails, They wanna bring up the past, that shit gets so motherfucking stale. That shit so stale. Hey, what? You bought your numbers though. How you bragging? Somebody you slept on. How you slept on digging no retweets? Yeah. Get up, bitch. You still sleep? Get up, bitch. I do this for real and not for the clout. Yeah. If this song was alive, it would have just did a virtual graduation. But we gonna do this for Sosa. Hey. Favorite, yo assassin underground, music vainglorious, it's okay, chant now, wax sound and sheep love to use, fans cast out, track sound lifelike, omnipresent superpower, amateurs challenge the master and recognize, after their defeat, condemnation and sacrifice, jeering hell is hot, white flames embrace you, jeering yell, incubus fingers your cross, Jesus, Lord 6, had you figured out you psych, kids got you hyped, the object precisely, face your fear, people hate your voice, can't state your claims, mockery breaks your poise. No, you don't. Love is what MCs play for. Hold up, fools, what are these jokes going on stage for? Respect our raw to kneel like men. Rave and cruise, Armstrong, you lose, we win. That was the forwards way. Here comes the backwards way. In a major way. I need that major pay. Yikes! When we lose you, strong arm cruise and raid. Men like Neil, also our respect for stage. Ongoing jokes, these are what fools uphold. Foreplay, MCs, what is love? Don't you know? Poise your breaks, mockery claims your state. Can't voice your hate, people fear your face. Precisely, object the hype. You got kids, psyched you out. Hey, figured you had 6. Lord Jesus, cross your fingers, incubus yelling here. You embrace flames, white hot is hell in here. Sacrificing condemnation, defeat thereafter. Recognize and master the challenge, amateurs. Power super omnipresent, like life soundtracks. Outcast fans used to love sheep to sound whack. Now chant, okay, it's vainglorious music. Underground assassin, your favorite rapper stupid. I said that, I meant that. Yeah, you ain't got a cap to kick it. Telling the truth is my religion. Yeah, you see we don't follow trends. I need a big ending. That'll do.
What up, 607?
What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm DJ D Soul. We appreciate you coming down. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Where you from?
Little Rock, Arkansas, man. Born and raised.
Already. So how did Little Rock influence you to get into music?
Cause it's just everything I saw around me. I started writing about it when I was 10. I feel like I wanted to express it, and rapping is a free ass hobby. So.
That's true. So you started at 10. So who are some of the first people that you remember listening to?
Man, I'm finna show my age. Boogie Down Productions, Digital. I never liked Run DMC, but Boogie Down Productions, Digital Underground, and when NWA dropped, I was like, okay, they rapping about what I see. So that's when I got really deep and heavy off into it.
So how'd you get your name 607?
607 is the square root of my barcode because I'm a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a number that just keeps coming up in my life. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather on my father's side was really into music, and it skipped over my father, but it got me. His birthday is June the 7th. My first name got 6 letters, last name got 7 letters. I can go deeper with the algorithm. It's a bunch of crap though. It's like a 16-part thing. I'm gonna say that for our private conversation.
Straight up. And talking about going deep and just your level of thinking, you did something really dope earlier today. Can you explain what you did with your rap going forward and back?
Well, that's old from before Prince EA did it. I know he tired of them tagging him, tagging me and his stuff, saying this guy. I did that in 03, and I was just a young arrogant kid. I was tired of people comparing me to Eminem and Jay-Z, so I was like, I'm gonna do something that they never have done, so I can't be compared to them. It didn't work, but the rap worked, and it was cool. At first, I just started reading books backwards. I used to get dropped off at Barnes and Noble and read books backwards, and that wasn't working. So I started reading magazines backwards, and they had more common phrases that read both ways. And so I took notes, and after about 4 months, I had 16 bars, and so I dropped it.
Man, that is nuts. Well, let me tell you, it did work, because people remember that, and you stick out. Let me tell you this. I was an intern at Power 92 in 06. Trey, they told me about you.
For real? Man, that's
first
crazy.
Two rappers from Little Rock that Trey, they told me about was Epiphany and 607. That's what I had to know about. And then he told me about the rap, but yeah, that's back then. And now
that's crazy.
We've never met. That's the
I guess it did work, man. That's
so now, man, you've been doing your thing. So you've been doing this for a long time, man. So what's some of the best experiences that stand out to you from doing this music?
One of the best experiences was being one of the only local acts to be able to go right before the headliner at the Riverfest in front of 20,000 people.
That's dope.
Our set was an hour long. It was me, my brother It's Just Bobby, and G-Force, and my pops was up there with me. And normally I gauge the audience and see how they responding to know when to cut songs and go, and I couldn't see nothing but like the first 500 people. I got nervous after 40 minutes. I cut our set short. Really? I don't want to be those guys who be like, Jesus, we get it.
I got you.
We ready to see. I think it was Ludacris that year.
Oh, okay.
So that was a super cool experience. That was a super cool experience. But rapping overseas is real cool too, and it's different. But it's not as rewarding as I thought it would be, because they do appreciate lyricism. But it's the people who are there who are new to see you. They just know about rap, so they just cheer every 4 bars no matter what you say. It was weird at first. Yeah, because I started going overseas early before the whole world got connected. Yeah. So when it was still cool, and but it wasn't cool.
Okay. So what's one of the worst parts?
The worst parts of music is people using the music as a stepping stone to do what they really want to do. You know, people coming in because music is a hobby now. You can do it on a computer, so everybody can put out a mixtape. But they really wanted to be a brand influencer, or a guy who really wanted to be in acting and write TV shows. So he wrote these raps and put out these super intricate videos, but that's what he really wanted to do. They just kind of crowd up the space, and you can tell when art is created and there's no love involved, it doesn't stick. And you can tell that's really the worst part of it, just the market being so saturated. But I sort of like it on the same side, because it forces me to be creative. Just like the shoe game. As you remember, little black kids, we used to have East Bay magazine and carry it around. Man, being a shoe head. They used to make fun of us for being shoe heads. They used to say, y'all too serious about y'all tennis shoes. Now it's $1 billion industry. Yeah. So now when all the cool shoes come out, like the Fear of God Nikes, they all bought up by the resellers, and I have to pay, 600% plus. Yeah. But now it's forcing me to get even more creative with my shoe game. So it's kind of cool, because the real artists, it forces us to be more creative anyway, and
to still stand out. Almost going through this time period, like a lot of people were struggling and couldn't figure out, but I mean, you still just had to adapt to what's going on.
And that's what you have to do. I think that's my superpower. My superpower is adaptation. But at first, when you're an artist and you don't think about the business, you're like a colorblind chameleon. You don't know what to adapt to.
That's dope. Cool. So how do you feel about where Arkansas is now? You've been putting in a lot of work, doing your thing. So what do you think about the state of Arkansas music now?
I love the state of Arkansas music. I wish we would stop looking at other people and waiting on them to okay it, because we already have our own thing. Let's just look at each other. One of the weirdest things about doing music is when people say, I love your music, why aren't you bigger? And it's like, if me and you got a connection with this music, why are we worried?
That's real.
Like if you got a girl, what if a girl said to you, like, I love you, why don't more girls want you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want me, who cares?
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like, let's just build something and enjoy this bond that we got. I got the luxury and privilege to interact with people who respond to my music, and they got the luxury and privilege to be able to walk up to a person who made a piece of art that they like. Like, that's a beautiful thing. That should be enough.
607, man, we appreciate this interview, brother. Been all good. Came down from the rock, show us love.
Yes, Lord.
Once again, y'all check out 607. Let everybody know about your social media before we get out.
Yeah, everything is I am 607, even the Cash App.
My man, 607. Y'all make sure to check him out. All right, 607. Peace.
Spoken word, I hope it hurts. Hope it chokes your nerves and you go berserk and need to soak in herbs. Spoken word, I hope it hurts. I hope it chokes your nerves and you go berserk and need to. I've been stupid in faith, made a checklist of how to be correct and threw it away, not new of the day. Thinking about my life again, balancing out doing me or doing what Simon says. Time to stress when I confess that I'm a mess. I'm not unsuccessful, I'm not the type to like a desk. I'm not executive direct, feed up light in a meth. I'm the elderly caregiver who'd rather wipe a mess. Spoken word, I hope it hurts, I hope it chokes your nerves and you go berserk and need to soak in herbs. Cause I don't have the time to rhyme through all the belittling crimes committed by political white dudes. But I do have the time to remind you that every hour could be the empowering hour of my tune. Courtesy, man, the rush to destinations. Don't maneuver the complex before you trust the basics. With no Marilyn Monroe manipulation, love and patience, my occupations. Take the demon of the house and go and burn it in the basement. You're about to meet your maker, now make me. But be nice and be kind and erase and rewind. If you're not genuine, speak your mind when it's time. Change it up and think of stuff that makes their eyes bright wide, just like the way some danger does. And the bushes bristle, I begin to brainstorm, meditate in droughts and I flood them with the rainstorm. I'll always try and come back to win again, cause I possess zesty tracks dipped in cinnamon. Substitute for that addiction to Ritalin. I the hitman, killing top dogs and middlemen. Back of the van, I'm hatching a plan to receive rapid demand and clapping the fans. I'm gonna make it, I'd like to bet it. Yo, I'm not on psychedelics, I just think the people really need authentic. So just forget it, and that goes everything you knew. Cause everything you knew just wasn't ever true. Spoken word, hope it hurts and it chokes your nerves. Spoken word, I hope it hurts, I hope it chokes your nerves. And you need to soak in herbs. Spoken word. That's it. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Yo. I'm in too deep, never had true sleep. It is not a new me, it's just another Tuesday. This shit is a sci-fi arrived kind of movie where the character is ever sure that it's too late. Bring over the booze tray and let me get the goose gray. Eyes are like a blue-gray and they looking at you, babe. But I just couldn't help but notice the picture ain't focused. I ain't trying to be the dopest, just trying to find where the rope is. And if a friend of mine could help, would that be nice of you? I'm like the neighborhood thief, might steal you a bike or two. They swallow too much, don't know how to bite or chew. Jealous of artists who easily roll with a tighter crew. Love at the moment is obviously obsolete, so I drop a beat, lock my knees and I fall asleep. And I know you heard about depression creeping up on you while you unprotected. Check it. Now pop a couple Xanax for a temporary fix. Satisfied with my rhymes like a secondary shit. Yo, I've seen better days with sun setting rays. I'm poor and I'm stuck, but I just sit and blaze. Can't turn back the hands of time and that's a given. I'm at the crossroads of slow and faster living now. I've known good men, but now the whores have them. Amazing what people will do for these orgasms. Yo, I'm not weak, but temptation is killing me. Ignorantly telling myself, fuck credibility. This is my ability. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep going though. Just because, just hang on. Yeah, a little bit. Bitch, please, I don't want no Britney or Tiffany's. I want a striptease from a gypsy. Told her hit knees and kiss me where the tip be. She was gripping on my ripped jeans. She was tipsy, all permitting me to kissing. Every little bit of her for her to miss me. Tipsy, pinching on the thin seams of her G-string for the real thing, yeah. Yeah. And now, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What up, y'all? We got my man Zoe Max. Zoe Max, let everybody know where you're from.
From Houston, Texas. Currently live in Fayetteville. Yeah.
Straight up. So Zoe Max, how did you get your name?
Zoe. My name is Greek, and it means eternal life. And my intellectual, spiritual mother
I like that. That's dope.
came up with Zoe. Yeah. It's supposed to be Zoe Cyrus, but then they put that as my middle name instead. And she was like, that's supposed to be his first name, Zoe Cyrus. But it's my middle name now.
I like
Zoe
that.
Cyrus.
Okay, Zoe Max. That stands out. So Zoe, let's start from the beginning. So when did you first get into hip hop?
Back to my mother. We're listening to like Biggie, the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
A lot of Beastie Boys.
Okay.
A lot of Beastie Boys. And then some underground stuff here and there. But yeah, my mother just played in the car in the old Chevy Suburban, and that's how I got into it.
Just gravitated to it.
Oh yeah, I was like, what is this?
There's something about
What
it.
is this? I was like, Brass Monkey? Is that what this is called? I was like, Brass Monkey. I was like, I don't care about any other music. It's all good, but I only like this stuff.
That's cool. Man, Zoe, you got hella talent. You already know it's going to work out. Zoe, you had told me earlier that you had lost your passion for a little bit. So can you talk about that? Good go with the bad, Zoe. You know we got to do it.
Well, I wouldn't say I lost the passion per se, but I did lose motivation. And because things were happening, you know, I'm not going to like name anything, but it's like I was dealing with like high level artists and, you know, a couple of them, and then potential deals were there and things just didn't end up working out. I mean, there were just issues, problems, contract issues, whatever have you. And then I came back to Fayetteville after going out to do that, and I was so disillusioned. You know, 360 deals they could be what they be. They're industry standard, so it's not like, I'm not trying to say like I'm knocking it per se, but it's personally not for me. So, yeah. But this has definitely motivated me. I really want to come back here. Yeah. I just want to be like, here, take my money and record my music. Like, that's what
We are in Chris' studio, if y'all don't know, and Darren Chris, I'm telling you, he would be definitely willing to work with you. You got a lot of good work for real.
It's a great environment over here.
It is,
I love
man. It really is. So, what's been your best experience so far throughout this whole journey? What's something that just stick out to you?
I met this Italian girl who, no, I'm just kidding.
I was like, okay, really?
I was in Dallas, Texas, and she was just, like, after a show that I helped open for her, she was just like, hey, no. So, the best experience is, it's probably just been really, I can't really narrow it down to one. It's really just showing yourself over the course of a passionate path, like, how good you really are and how good you can be, you know. That's probably the best thing I've experienced through it.
Straight up. So, Zoe Max, anybody that hears you, I mean, you stand out distinctly. Like they totally, they get it. Like they get why people feel a certain way about your music. And
got that standing ovation at that show.
I'm telling you, so they get it immediately. What were some of your influences as far as your style, and how did you craft your style? Like, how did it start and how did it become what it is today?
Gotcha. Well, it's hard to categorize myself into a style because I haven't put out projects yet, so like nobody really knows what I anything, you know, like they know a little bit, but like there's so many different types. Like there's ones that are like super bassy where they just sound like hits, you know, and then you're like, oh, that's not like him, you know. Yeah. So it's a broad spectrum of different things, but influences for a lot of what people know I sound like is, you know, I always love like underground, like Aesop rock, Atmosphere, these independent guys, you know. Atmosphere was really heavy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like, God's Bathroom Floor. Oh, dude. God's Bathroom Floor.
That's anyway. So cool. So would you rather, especially with your experience with trying to go out and trying a big deal, would you rather stay independent? You think that's the route for you in the future?
I mean, I don't you know, at this point in time, don't have the fan base. So it's like, you know, get the fan base, you got leverage. You know, you can get a good deal, you know, or semi-good deal. But you don't have that, you know, you're going to be taken advantage of. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
so
because they got the leverage.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes. You know, you can't really complain about it. But independent would definitely be ideal.
Straight up. Zomax, I'm so glad you got your motivation doing this, man. You've been killing it, bro.
I got it back.
Got it back.
I'm back, baby. 100.
Yeah, this is my man Zomax. Zomax, let everybody know about your social media so they can check you out and stay in contact with you.
Facebook, Zomax. This is Z-O and M-A-X. SoundCloud, same thing. Instagram, ZMax546. And then the artist page that I'm building is Zo's Flow Goes. So ZOSFLOWGOES.
Zo's Flow Go. I like that. Y'all, my man Zomax. Y'all please make sure to check him out. Once again, he has a distinct sound that you'll get it. You'll get it once you check him out. Just trust me, y'all. You'll get it. We appreciate y'all. Zomax. Zomax the man.
All right.
Now what if I don't reach back? What if I fell out of love with you? Imagine if I gave up. Pull the trigger, then I say somebody murdered you. You gon' cry big tears, big tears, big tears. Purple lights getting right as we fly, oh no. I'm in the city with the killers and the choppers on go. We don't love everyone just cause they living, so we don't with them lanes. We pulling out the guns and the drugs. We thought we got away, but it's a long time to worry. I still gotta provide for my youngins in this earth. I ran out of love, but my money still, I'm still thunder, yeah. 20 robotics in mouth, 22s on the ship. I used to sleep on the couch. Say you want love, then I give it to you, then you wanna run a nigga out, yeah. FaceTime and other niggas and I just hit my in your mouth, and I mean I don't wanna be upset anymore. Looking out for you, but you don't hear my cries, and I done cried too many times. I'm telling you. Now what if I don't reach back? What if I fell out of love with you? Imagine if I gave up. Pull the trigger and then somebody murdered. Yeah. You gon' cry big tears, big tears. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I get a headache about this shit, I'm about to spaz out. Ain't no mask in that cookie, I'm letting the squad out. God forgive me for my sins, I had a hard life. And I hope you notice when I even cried tears when my daddy died. Ain't no falling asleep, not with that rug on me, not without 30 on me. Spilling that milk all over my fingers, I'm doing surgery. She's screaming my name, I'm screaming her name on Westside Hurricane. Screaming, yeah. I came up with some young and screaming sign. No father figures around, we ain't pulling this obvious. And you can't judge us neither, if you ain't never loved us either. I'ma pull a lacto and balls, drop the top even when it's cold. I'm from a place nobody know, and I can't take it up if you keep looking with my heart. Now what if I don't reach back? What if I fell out of love with you? Imagine if I gave up. Yeah. Somebody murdered. Yeah. You gon' cry big tears, big tears, big tears. Yeah. Somebody murdered. Yeah. You gon' cry. Yeah, it's messed up when the snitch goes to snitch to his own benefit. When you was on the block just trying to make rent. Now the cops kicking in and your only option is to probably give in. But you could blast in, but then your children would see the blast in as if they already haven't. Growing up where you grew up, it's been the same sense. It's hard to make a green dollar out of silver cents. Locked up for 10 to 5, you thinking that's fine, but that's 10 to 5 years past your son and he's 9. But he'll grow up with the G's and the boppers, come across something be hired in a helicopter. Yeah, he'll go to school, he'll read some books, learn about the presidency of George Bush and the war in Iraq, and he'll be like, what's that? There's a war outside, I got a walk home strap. And he'll learn about women through OnlyFans and pimping and think without intention that all women are tricks in. Right before that, your heart was disattached. Your little cousin had a fatal asthma attack. And there wasn't no money, so it wasn't no medicine. Right around the holidays, pharmacy wasn't open. Livesosa.
Our next interview is my man Livesosa. What's good, Livesosa?
What's up, man? They know what's good. You know how bad I want to say, you know what's going on. I know I can't cuss.
Live, let everybody know where you from, bro.
Man, I'm from that west side Arkansas, man. Fort Smith, born and raised. 479 stand up. You know what time it is.
Representing the Fort.
Damn, I want to say you know what's going on. I want to say you know what's going on so bad. I want to yell it too.
Livesosa. Yeah, that's my man. Livesosa been doing a lot in the music industry as far as even from singing to rapping to even doing videography. A lot of stuff. So let's just start from the beginning. And how did you first even get into hip hop?
Man, I started off making beats, really. Made beats, and
Let me know I left something off. That's kind of
yeah. No, I started off as a beat maker, probably like we talking young though. We talking like like music generator type young.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then like boom, boom, boom went to SoundClick, and when I got on SoundClick, I was like, man, there's so many beat makers already up here, and I was like, man, ain't nobody really singing or doing nothing. So there was only like 2 hook dudes at the time, like Federo and somebody else, and so I can't remember the other dude's name, so I just started putting hooks on SoundClick, and then every rapper was downloading. I put free download on them, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to move up the charts. I'm trying to get it popping, and hey, so somebody in Oregon would download it, New York, Russia, Maine, you know what I'm saying? And then they rap on it. When they drop their record, they fan base hearing me, and then boom, a rocket took off. You know what I'm saying?
dope. So man, a lot of people don't know that you rap and sing. So what were some of your influences growing up on both ends?
I messed with Lauryn Hill tough.
That's dope.
That's my like all-time probably artist, and she only had like I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm really just stuck on the miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
That's all she had to do.
And that's it. I've never seen an artist that can just do that and then I don't even care if she did nothing else.
Yeah.
That she won me over right there. Juvenile, a whole lot of South stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was heavy on Dipset too. Yeah, them was my top one.
So what was your first experience finally going into a studio and recording like?
Weird, cause I'm used to record myself at the crib where if I mess up,
Okay.
I can run it back. I can cuss myself out. I can, whatever. In the studio, it's glass and then them. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how much you paid them or how much they like you, you know what I'm saying? It's how much input you gonna get,
So it wasn't really a good experience when you first.
Not the best. You know what I'm saying? Not the greatest. But,
so around what age were you when you first started recording?
Boy, we was in the living room with the Iowa. You remember the Walmart speaker back in the day, like where they was making Iowas. I was in there like Arkansas, swing on bowls, I'm the king, coke through. You know what I'm saying? I was going in.
That's so dope. So Livesosa, man, like I said, you was getting these numbers. You finally got into it. So how'd you get out there? Like what did you do besides when you first started recording? Yeah. How'd you get your name out there?
I mean, I come from like, I ain't just mad old, but I ain't just mad young, So I was in that middle, like, spot where when stuff was really transitioning to, like, the web, like, hard body. Yeah. Like, I also got to experience a little bit, just being a teenager, passing out CDs through the college and walking around, hitting the gas stations. So I got to have that hand-to-hand, face-to-face combat, whereas a lot of newer guys didn't have that. They're just rocking with the online, so it was an advantage to me. When I got online, everybody in the streets already knew me. Yeah. So it was like butter online. I didn't have to buy no followers to do anything. It was already popping. They was like, oh, there go Live, we popping.
Already. So Live, you've been doing this for a while, man. So what's one of the, just giving some knowledge out to other artists, what's some stuff that you learned in the music business, some of the most important things?
Man, I know that if you can, like, hence, Bun B, Pimp C, hence there's a lot of little dual groups But I noticed that it is very tough to work with other people. Sometimes it's better to just be a solo artist, just be by yourself. But I'll say one thing, when it comes to moving faster, paying for things, getting things taken care of, if you got somebody that's rocking with you and y'all can split stuff going up the ladder, it makes it that much easier, you know what I'm saying? If you need to go to DJ Smalls and get an interview in Atlanta, or if you need to put your stuff on, say, Cheese or, you know, No Jump or whatever, and it's this amount of money, if you're going half with somebody and then shit, throw it in an investor or a manager, maybe go 3/4 on it, like, you're going to move faster than the one that's, you know, trying to just got to do it yourself, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys, you know, it's hard, bro. It's hard to, you know, back up a little bit if you got a Nelly and just be the same lunatic. It's hard to do that, and a lot of people can't do that. They too much jealousy, too much envy. You worrying about everybody else's feelings. We ain't got time to worry about your motherfucking feelings. Cry, babe, stop crying. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I could see that got real.
It's all
But
good.
look, hey,
I felt it.
we all trying to put on for our families. We all trying to eat. We trying to go somewhere. Trying to get somewhere, man. So all that other stuff, your focus got to be. Bro, you gotta be tunnel vision for this, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be tunnel vision for it. So right now, video is what I'm rocking with. You know, I'm directing, putting a lot of people in positions. You know, I'm getting people money. I'm doing things. I'm moving around, and my focus is tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Give some more advice on working with groups and how to make that succeed. Something that I looked up just when I was first getting into DJing and getting on the radio with just groups.
Yeah.
Just look up hip hop groups. Nobody stay together. Nobody. And it's, you can look up if your favorite group is not together.
They're not together no more.
You look them up. So what do you think is the big thing about staying together and moving forward?
I think everybody should just go listen to Yo Gotti's Big Homie rules. You know, really, it's family, and family can do you the worst sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That can be you know the worst of them all. But when you got that, if you stay family and everybody's taking care of each other and watching out for each other and moving like that. And you know, and not jumping off ship over here or being too buddy over here and there and telling everybody business. They keeping everything family, and we moving like this, and can't nobody break this. That's the only way, you know. But that money get in the way after a while. You know what I'm saying? And people get to count in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's what be going on
already. So talk about how you transitioned into doing videography and doing visuals right now.
Man, I loved it from the jump when I was doing music and everything. Like, and I always was pretty hands-on with my videos and things like that, and making sure they went the way I envisioned it and things. So it wasn't nothing for me to, you know, jump off into it. Like I said, I did photo and video about like 5-6 years ago, and I was trying to push the video. Even though my videos wasn't that good, of course, when you first start, you know. I was like, let me back up and do some research and come back hard, because I ain't had no schooling for none of this and none, you know. But when I first started, I could only do photos, you know. So I was really pushing photography in my area. People just, even with wedding video, they didn't even want to. They was like, nah, just give us some photos. We just need photos. So you know, now everybody's getting more hip, like, oh, dang, I want video, I need video. And I'm like, I'm here, baby. I've been here the whole time, baby. I got you.
I knew you come around.
I got you, bitch. Come through. Stop.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate you, Livesosa. I told you we won't get too deep, man.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get too deep. I thought he finna put the pressure on me. Up in here, y'all talking about all the crazy statuses I can post. I like to put the pressure on me.
No, we kept it light. We appreciate you, Livesosa. Let everybody know about your social media and your film company as well.
Oh, yeah. Forever Lit Films. You can reach me online anywhere, foreverlit.com. At Livesosa. Everything's the same. Livesosa. Just tap in.
Already. Y'all, I'm going to miss something real quick before we close this interview in front of my man Livesosa. Y'all, I had to keep my ear to the street and make sure I don't leave no artists out. So I do a lot of independent music stuff. I gotta check out your films and make sure they know artists that I ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check them out.
Hey,
I know you got the latest ones.
When the labels come and they looking for artists, where you think they gonna go? They gonna go to the studios and the directors. They gonna go look at the videos, and they gonna go look, and they gonna go to the studios and ask the engineers. That's where they gonna check. When they don't know, that's where they gonna go. So when you come into Forever Lit, that's what I'm thinking about when I'm producing your product. I want the world, I want people in LA to look at it and be like, damn, that's some cold stuff. That came out of Arkansas.
And the way I look at your company is, if somebody invested in themselves and linked with you and you put in the work and did that, I know what type of artist they trying to be.
Correct. If you filming with me, that means you trying to make it.
You trying to make it?
You trying to make it, point blank period.
That's it. Keep on going to social media, my bad.
Oh yeah, Livesosa, Kiss NWA. You know what time it is, man. Big West Side going on. Yay.
One time for Livesosa, y'all. We holler at y'all.